Man, do we have a nice looking, beautiful, custom Douglas Moore to offer to you right here at Crossroad Cues. This is a Zambodi tribute cue made by our good friend, Mr. Doug Moore. Thank you, Doug, for just getting better and better and better and better. As most of you know, we have the privilege of being Doug's exclusive online dealer. Doug does sell some cues to some other local people that will sell them every now and then, but we are blessed and highly favored to get the majority of the cues. And the relationship works really, really, really well because we spend the time doing all the marketing and dealing with all of the customers, and Doug dedicates all of his time to getting better and better and better, and it just shows all the way through his work. He also spends a lot of time hunting and fishing too. Don't let him fool you. He is one of the great outdoorsmen. But thank you, Doug Moore, for continually giving us the opportunity to exemplify these beautiful creations. Guys, Doug Moore has just gotten better and better and better. You know, when we started working with Doug several years ago now, his cues always played really good. They've undeniably played good, but he has just came light years and light years ahead now that he's using the CNC machine. And he just invests all of the money that he makes with his cues back into getting better and better and better equipment. So I said all that just to say thank you, because we are so grateful to be able to offer cues like this to you. What you're looking at right here is truly, truly, truly special. And if you were to buy a cue like this from many cue makers, you're going to spend $4,000 or $5,000. And I can guarantee you this, most of them are not even going to come close to playing like this cue does. So the reason this is a Zambodi tribute cue, of course, you can tell by the peacocks that are in the points. And then this particular pattern right here, Doug said that this is a replica, or a tribute, I should say, of a Zambodi that's in one of the Blue Book of Cues. One of the reasons why Doug's cues sell so well, you just get so much bang for your buck. He has never jacked the prices on us, so we've been able to keep the prices really reasonable for you as well. This is a keeper right here. I'm asking one of you a favor to buy this thing fast, because I don't get tempted to keep too many cues too often, because I already know that, you know, we do this for a business, even though I'm a collector as well. But most of Doug's cues, they sell so fast that I don't even think about keeping them. He just made me a special cue recently, by the way. But this cue is very, very tempting to keep. I did put one of my shafts on it, and I hit some balls with it. That way I could properly represent it for you. And man, it plays so good. This is Juma, by the way. It's cored with maple. It's got Juma at the joint right there. That's a radial pin. And the forearm is really special. This is... at first I thought it was curly maple. Doug says it's curly quilted maple, or quilted curly maple, either way. It's just got a lot of curls in there. These points are made out of African black wood, and then of course you have the traditional color veneers, nice straight points. That's another thing. Doug's point work has just gotten better and better and better. Nice sharp straight points. The veneers are natural green, orange, and then black on the outside. This is a genuine black leather. I believe that's a baby croc embossed leather, so it's not real baby croc, but it's real leather. And he sourced that from Martin Bick. So thank you, Martin Bick, for putting out all that good leather out there at Superior Cues. And then, of course, the butt sleeve is African black wood with a whole series of the Zambodi style inlays. This is Juma. So the joint, the inlays, the rings, it's all Juma. Juma plays great at that joint, by the way. You guys know that I'm a fan of the super joint. Doug actually likes this type of joint better. It moves the ball really, really, really well. This cue has a natural 16-ounce weight to the butt, by the way. There's no weight bolt in there. And I asked Doug, I said, how come it's a little bit on the heavier side? Doug explained to me a couple things. Most of the old school cues from the era that this was a tribute from were heavier cues anyway. So, but this particular wood right here, the African Blackwood, is one of the heavier woods that the cue makers work with. It feels perfect though. So I'm going to show you guys, there's your balance point right there. So it's just slightly forward weighted. It feels phenomenal, okay? It's not too heavy in the hand, if that makes sense to you. I felt some, cues that were over 16 ounces that felt too heavy. This one almost feels like it's a mid-15 cue, but it is a 16 ounce, okay? If you wanted to lighten that up, it would be difficult because, again, there's no weight bolts in it. I think it plays just perfect the way that it is. Now, here is my personal favorite part about this, besides the beautiful inlays in this cue. It comes with 2 Evolution Keelwood shafts with the matching sideways S rings. And by the way, you've got the sideways S rings at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions. These Keelwoods, Doug does not make them off of blanks. There's nothing wrong with that. Look at that beautiful chocolate color. That's a dark roasted Keelwood. Doug uses the Tomahawk low deflection ferrules, and these are Kamikaze medium tips. So Kamikaze medium. Doug does not put anything in his cues that he won't play with, and he always hits balls and plays with cues to make sure that they are up to his standards. He's a really good player, and he knows he's got a great stroke too, by the way. Doug likes to play with stuff that's going to complement his game, and that's exactly what this cue will do for you. I will give you a money-back guarantee, but I can't guarantee you that if somebody sent it back, I wouldn't keep it, because it is definitely a keeper. Again, extremely good price with a ton for your money right here. So 2 Evolution Keelwood shafts. These shafts alone would sell for quite a bit of money if you were to get something comparable from another cue maker. If you don't like Keelwood shafts, these are so well made. If you buy this cue and you want some maple shafts, I will have Doug make them for you. I'll get the matching rings, and you can send Daddy these Keelwoods back because I love them. Again, low deflection ferrules, and they are 100% homemade in the shop in Southern Indiana. So there you go. Douglas Moore Zambodi Tribute Cue. Extremely good price, a lot of bang for your buck. Stone cold player. Beautiful point work, ready for immediate shipping at crossroadcues.com. Once it gets on the website, if you want some financing, we have financing options. We have flexible payment plans. We do layaway. We do a little bit of everything here, and we provide excellent customer service. Check out our reviews. Zambodi Tribute by the man, the myth, and the legend from Southern Indiana, who works alone, by the way. Doug makes all of these cues from his one-man shop in Southern Indiana. And man, is he doing a great job over there. Look at that right there. By the way, one last thing I want to point out. That African Blackwood looks beautiful in the points, but take a look under the light at that African Blackwood right there. That is some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous wood right there. Somebody do me a favor. Buy it quick so we can get it out of here. crossroadcues.com.